Ohayou gozaimasu. This is my first morning in Osaka, Japan. I'm checked into my room, and already I'm beginning to notice a few small differences, but nothing major, nothing that would really throw me off. The bed, for example, has a very thick blanket on it, but there's no sheet for the top of it. I hadn't expected that. I thought there would be a sheet under there. And when you come in to the room, they provide you with I guess this is a house coat. Perhaps this is a yokata, I'm not sure. I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to use it for because I was so tired last night that I essentially laid down in the bed and went to sleep and woke up this morning about 8:30. So I don't think jet lag is going to be a problem for me. I took a shower this morning, and let me show you something. My bag that my small plastic bottles had to be stored in was full of shampoo because one of my bottles had broke on me. And when I took my shower, I noticed you've got to step way over the top of the tub because it is about, I'm going to say, 2.5 feet deep. And you've got to step over it to get into the tub. The shower doesn't seem to have any molding around the side of it. I was afraid that water was going to go down the wall and come out on the floor, but I guess that's why they have a drain in the floor, and you have to step over a threshold to get into the bathroom. Can you see that? It's really strange to me, but they do provide you with a hair dryer, and there's liquid soap provided, but they do not provide you with a washcloth. You have a regular hand towel, which I think is a hand towel, and they provided me with a towel for the shower, but no hand cloth. So today, somewhere, I'm going to have to go buy me a hand cloth. And there's a place to hang my coat and my hat right in front of the mirror. It's mounted right on the mirror. There's mirrors here. There's a large screen TV. I watched some Japanese television last night and saw a commercial for, what's the name of that product? Rosetta Stone last night. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and turned on the TV. Guess what they are advertising on TV? Rosetta Stone. Japanese to speak English. My telephone died on me last night, so evidently it spent the entire night looking for service, even though I had found service earlier. And by the way, my Verizon phone did work in the in Japan. I got a couple of text messages. I haven't made any phone calls, and it's very expensive to do so with an American phone, so I don't know if I'm going to be making any phone calls, but I have it just in case. There's a small refrigerator and a telephone. On the side of the bed, your alarm clock is built into the cabinet, and there's a switch to turn the lights on and off in the main room. There's a radio that's built in. I haven't got it tuned into a radio station. And the most interesting thing of all, to me, because I've been in construction, is the way the windows are designed. And I see why. They have these sliding panels that slide back and open up the windows. Now, I don't have any kind of a view to speak of, except for the highway. down there. And it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so this is rush hour. Now this city looks an awful lot like New York City to me, but I want to go explore it a little bit today. And close this back up because this provides a lot of insulation for the room. The heating system is, of course, all in Japanese, and I had to just play with the numbers, play with the buttons until I found a combination that gave me heat. But I figured that out after a while. So, this is an interesting... Oh, where'd you go? This is... So it's already an interesting stay, although all this stuff is trivial, I know, but it's the sort of thing that kind of catches you off guard. And I do know now that next time I come here that I'll need to bring a washcloth, and I'll need to get better bottles for my shampoo. So I'm going out and explore the universe in Osaka, Japan, and I will talk to you in a little bit. I seem to be spending my life in stations, plane stations and train stations. This is the opening of Shin Osaka Station. And I just picked up my JR Rail Pass and was surprised to see this place is more like a shopping mall than it is a train station. I was expecting something like a subway station in New York. それはOsakaです。1時2です。そして日産久留米です。でもたくさんじゃありませんね。